here with Franceslyn Cordova from Cicero, Illinois.
Yes.
And Frances is a surrogate with Yulon. Frances, I'm going to ask you some questions about being a surrogate. You just answer them honestly and to the best of your ability, okay?
Okay.
All right. The first question is, have you ever been a surrogate before? And if so, how many times and when was the last time?
This is my first time being a surrogate mother.
And what made you decide if you'd like to become a surrogate for a couple who desperately wants to conceive, but they cannot?
It's the ability for me to help other couples to have a baby, and I know that, having that gift is just unexplainable. It's a good feeling to help other couples have them.
What are your values regarding surrogacy and the pregnancy for other people?
It's just a good feeling to help other couple. Yes.
Can you tell me a little bit about your family? Are you married? Do you have children?
I am married. I have 2 children. One is a boy and a girl, and it's a happy family. Yes.
And what's your What's your husband's name, and can you describe your marital relationship?
Okay, my husband's name is Caesar. He grew up in a very strong family values, so it's just happy.
And what's your children's names, and what are their ages?
My firstborn is Savannah.
Yeah.
She's 5 years old, and the second one is Bruno. He's 3 years old.
Does your husband have any reservations regarding the legal relinquishment of the parentage after the birth?
No, he's perfectly fine with it. He understands.
Do you have a solid support system from your family and your husband regarding helping you face the feelings during the pregnancy?
Yes, I do.
Describe the maternal feelings you experienced during your previous pregnancies.
Honestly, I didn't have no problem at all. It came naturally for both of my pregnancy. No complications. It was good.
And how do you plan to deal with the feelings as a surrogate should they arise?
Take as it is. I don't know.
So you don't have any you don't have any hesitations or worries?
No.
Okay. Have you experienced any complications during your prior 2 pregnancies?
No, I don't have.
Okay. Can you describe your diet on a typical day when you were last pregnant?
It was pretty good. I was eating healthy, fruits and vegetables, all that. Follow what the doctor says.
What else would you decide from fruits and vegetables in a typical day?
Typical day. Gotta have my rice. I'm Asian, so I gotta have just balanced, nutritious meal.
Okay, you said you're Asian. What nationality are you?
I'm Filipino. I'm 100% Filipino, so I gotta have my rice 3 times a day.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta have.
As a surrogate, will you strive to eat healthy and reach out for support if you need to?
Yes, definitely to improve, yes.
Should you become overwhelmed with morning sickness or other reasons that may be preventing you from getting proper nutrition, will you reach out for help for you and the baby?
Definitely. If it's for the best, then yes, I would.
Good. Should you have more than one embryo be implanted and all of them succeed, what are your feelings regarding fetal reduction or abortion if it's the couple's wish to have no more than 1 child?
It's the couple's decision. Then I'll be fine with it.
Are you willing to carry twins?
Yes, I am.
Are you willing to work with the surrogate agency, the IVF doctors, and the OB/GYN doctors to take all the necessary tests and screenings to qualify and to travel out of state for operations if necessary?
Yes.
Are you willing to work under the instructions of the surrogacy supporting staff to provide all the data and information that's requested by the client?
Yes.
Okay. What kind of expectations do you have for your relationship with the intended parents after the birth?
I would like them to get get a contact with me. You know, I want update with the baby if they want to. You know, I want to know how is everything. Yeah, that would be good.
Would you expect to see the Christmas card every year and a photo of the baby?
Yes, I would love that.
And do you have a desire to have future contacts with the child as he or she grows into adulthood?
Yes, I would want that too.
A sensitive issue is abortion and adoption. Abortion generally is not allowed in Yulan's SAP terms with the intended parents. We have consulted the intended parents clearly on this and asked them to sign the terms of services before Yulan took them into the program. But in case the couple divorces or either one of the couple passes away during the pregnancy, would you consider accepting an abortion?
Yes, but depends on the term of the baby.
And if there's a death or a divorce and you don't prefer an abortion, would you be interested in adopting this child through an arrangement?
Yes, I am.
In case the newborn is found with any kind of birth defects or disease or disability to some degree, even though the intended parents are required to take the child after birth, it's our job to ask you about your choice for possible adoption of the new baby. Can you share how you feel about this?
For me, a newborn is a newborn, is baby. You know, I'll take the baby as it is.
And you know you can change your mind at any time, right? Would you be willing to travel to China for the possible embryo cycle procedure?
Yes, I am.
If this is arranged, both male and female intended parents had blood tests conducted in the U.S. FDA labs. You may be asked to go to China because some of our IPs have their embryos stored in China and cannot have them transferred to the U.S. The China Yulan contracted with hospitals, and those hospitals have agreed to accept non-Chinese surrogates for embryo transfer procedures in the event the child's delivered outside of China. You agree with all that?
Yes.
Okay. Are you comfortable providing breast milk feeding to the newborn baby?
Yes, I am.
Do you currently have a relationship with any of the intended parents? Have you met with them?
Not yet, no.
Are you willing to work exclusively with Yulan for at least 12 months as a condition of the contract you're entering?
Yes, I am.
In the event of a failed embryo transfer cycle, are you willing to start the next embryo cycle for the same intended parents or possibly new intended parents?
Yes, I am.
Okay. And would you be willing to start the next cycle immediately, or would you prefer waiting to start 1 to 2 months?
Immediately.
Immediately. Are you comfortable asking your doctor for the OB-GYN results after each visit?
Yes, I am.
And if you are, would you be willing to fax or scan those OB-GYN results and mail them to Yulan?
Yes.
Okay. Under reimbursement, Yulan and the surrogate agency provide for one reimbursement of a surrogate expenses per month only for those expenses that have been submitted in the proper form in a timely fashion by the 30th day of the month. Thereafter, Yulan pays for the surrogate, pays the surrogate for those expenses within 30 days after the prior month's expenses are submitted. Do you feel comfortable with that payment procedure?
Yes, I am.
Yep. And do you agree with that payment procedure? Okay. And that's it.
Thank you.
Good. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
That's great.